Alright. We're back with more of this nonsense. Alright. I never noticed that before, then. Sakura is dead. My theory is either he did it, or she let Hina kill her. So he can become blackened, and Hina can leave, and blah blah blah. But I feel like that's kind of a flimsy accusation to make. Drac was transported in this chair. If I see evidence of blood to the head, one of the people believing that's what killed her. According to the amount of people felt she also had vomited blood. Yeah, it's probably poisoned. The poison in the room had a lot of emphasis put on it, so if you hit on the head it caused her to start vomiting blood, it could be, but not really.
That's
not a
fine.
chance. Your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Or mouth?
Naturally.
Most interesting, don't you agree? Something I call it interesting. Makes you wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Wait. Handkerchief. Wrapper?
Huh?
I'm wrong. That's...
Well...
I gave it to her to candy wrapper? Somebody poisoned candy. She got super upset when she found Jin's Jack attacked me. After I left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave it to her. I found a big box in the warehouse. I really like them. So, did someone just poison all of them? Actually, as soon as you get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Make sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get the chance to try for herself, so I gave it to her. They've all lost their favor. That's so sad. So, I guess some kind of poison candy has something to do with this. What's in front of the magazine shelf? Let's go from Sakura, but that doesn't make sense. Because she's on that chair. I'm so far away from where she died. I don't know if she likes reading magazines, probably not. I would say no. Try the glass head on the chair Sakura was sitting on. That's all red and that's all a section of a bottle, right? Let's go in here with the bottle. The girl that fits in the palm of my hand. It's Monokuma figure. What is that? What's that noise I'm hearing? It's like he's shutting a door. It's making me angry. I want to go check out what it is. Probably kill whoever doing that.
What the heck?
I already know who did
I
it.
won't forgive you.
Yakira, Togo, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. I still think it might be... I want to say Bakira, but I don't know. They couldn't stand aside of it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hiro likes Sakura. He respects Sakura. No, I don't agree with you. I want to say anything. Yeah. Yeah. Then you found out more. See, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. So... why weren't they... No, they were all here, right? As I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together. Well, eventually she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. It is noon. Glad he came in here early. I think the truth of her right in front of Sakura herself. I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, and she just wanted to talk to him. This is what happened. Or that's what happened. I need to know whether that's a... That was by force. Remember what happened? Okay, that's this line. This is what happened, yeah. Because I by force, this wouldn't have happened. Okay. Oh, Hina's account. I thought I should have asked her 3 times. I asked those 3 to meet her. How am I reading so bad? I need water. She asked him to come out of her room at noon at the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm while I guess her were the 3 of them directly. Alright, only one in the tier. They didn't have to leave the whoa, what's up? Lock is open on the inside and multiple handprints.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? There's someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust. Just get rid of all the dust. It looks quite fresh too. She's the one who was hiding in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So that's what happened. They hid in here and the locker room was open. And they pretended that they came in here with everyone else. What? This is the other side of the room. How do you even do that?
Wrong.
That's not a possibility.
Hey.
Before we open the door, we looked inside of the room, right? It was already open. I don't see no fingerprints.
Indeed.
There's no way someone could have hidden there until after we opened the door. So then, what's this handprint mean? It'll make sense later on, I'm pretty sure. That's the only thing I'm pretty lost about. Look at that there, freaking. What a fucking narcissist. Wait, they're the bottles. Wait, someone killed her with one of those. How do you spell some kind of monument figure? How did they get inside the bottle?
So...
He built the bottle around the figure. I don't know, I never understand those things. The bottle's opening is smaller than the boat plays inside. You never seen that? Maybe I have.
In other words...
This is the Monokuma version of the Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay, thanks for the name. I wouldn't know what else is there. Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure found on the ground. Shards of red glass probably started out of the bottle. Machine segments have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle. The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. The thing that says it says the Monokuma bottle is a weapon. Yes, indeed. What'd you find?
What?
Bothering me. So let's talk to you about. Make it quick. Just hear that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room. So you found out? Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What fool will do that? What fool will do what it said, and he risks being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. The actor says you didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact.
Come on!
If we're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Alright, man, geez, calm the hell down. Proteinzyme X. Proteinzyme. Is that real?
So...
The protein drink is empty. You must have drank it, everyone knows how much you love your protein. No, that's just plain evidence. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. This protein can. That label on it says pngtuber. I'm gonna mention how the Kim had all kinds of health stuff. It's must have gotten from the Kim lab.
Just a second.
Well, that's strange. What is?
Hey.
Is he even scattered around the can? It's out of glass, it has to be parts of the window he gets broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also beneath it. Interesting. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Planet evidence, just as I suspected. It's planet evidence. That's clearly planet evidence. She wouldn't have her freaking protein drink in here. She didn't do anything yet. She drinks her protein drinks in the morning and after her workout. And this is neither of them, actually. This is neither of them. What's we got in here? The clock. Or is that the monitor? I don't know. The clock. It's on 1 now. They're on an hour ago. Don't care if we're not removing alter ego. Could be.
However...
Silence has been killed. Just the type of going on without a fight.
It's true.
It doesn't look like she had a fight. She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. But how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? They poisoned her candy, it looks like. I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? It must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They needed to if they especially stand any chance against her. They hid in the locker, waited for her to come in or something, and then they got her. It seems pretty cut and dry. She got hit with a bottle and she, Fuck. Damn, what happened? Why'd she vomit blood? I don't get it.
What the heck?
Yeah, we already saw this. I can't even leave the room. There's like something I missed here. Oh yeah, the magazine thing. There's some kind of magazines here. Well, that didn't really help. What else we got in here? The chair? It's just any ordinary chair. Oh yeah, that's the chair that should be the doorknob. Anything kind of strange nothing on the chair? There's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Very helpful. The chair, I can clearly see it's just a normal chair. It's just a normal chair. Yes. Very nothing. Yes. Multiple wolves at the head. They said that's those. I already talked to all three of you. What am I missing here? The door? Oh yeah, we broke off one of the panels. You didn't log to no one. Tamper left. The normal door is a smashed window. No, there's not any kind of string or mechanism, so she. I don't think anything suspicious about the door. Turned out the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved against it. Kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence the door of the chair being tampered with or anything like that. The Clemens created the locked door from the inside, not the outside. So how did they get out? Or are they still in here right now? Well, no, everyone showed up. Have you finished with your general investigation?
So then...
You should probably go talk with people for now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which I just thought that you'll go in my place. I always have, but whatever. If you got a lot more pushes to had our issue. I just want to talk to the others. Doc wanted me to meet with the other two people, but hear what they have to say. I sure hope you're standing right outside of this door. Should have pressed R. That's right, every door that I see isn't the way out. I probably went back to the rooms. Let's teleport me to the room itself. I don't have to like, walk there. Right. Okay, you can probably walk outside of this window, scale that wall, and it doesn't matter. Press the doorbell.
You know?
She needs something, yes. I should check something outside.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? What is going on in there? Every special ability is awakening you. But I'm not the only one you want to know about. Ogre herself. Ogre told herself that she asked Dr. and Togo to come too. When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
No, well... When she asked me to meet with her, of course. She didn't write you a note? Yeah, no, she,
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. This is super suspicious. He's a kind of a forgetful guy, but yeah, he has, like, the most target on his head here.
You got it all wrong!
I totally didn't want to meet with her. Why would I ever do that? Definitely suspicious.
Actually...
Last time I saw her was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, showing the note she gave you. Do I still have it? Let's see. It's been in his pocket. I'm pretty sure there's like 9 pockets on him.
Hey, come on!
Looks like I don't have it anymore. You are known for losing stuff now. Big goofy smile on his face and pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When Gale saw something flourish to the ground. Something falling out of Hero's pocket. A candy wrapper.
What?
He snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, just a bit of trash for us to throw out. Mind if I inspect that trash?
What?
You know, the ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, excuse me. And then he just leaves. He said that was trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. It's not my boy Hero, is it? It simply can't be. I just think the name of the icons on the walls. Toka, she's like my next door neighbor. Tell me you're still... Yeah, okay, yeah. You're still Toga. Most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
She dying.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
You hate each other? Or I guess you just hate her?
I was in such a good mood, too.
Doesn't sound like it.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Slither out into the hole.
What do you want?
You want to talk to me about something? Yes. Sorry about asking you with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you hiding this? Gary already told me she'd ask me to meet with him. Don't. Oh my god. She wants to meet with him too. I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious. Pretty much, so can you tell me about it? I did get the note. Oh, wasn't in person? I don't freaking know. But I didn't go see her, so no one went to go see her. Yeah, someone's lying. Can't really believe her. I would say maybe? Because if Toko did kill her, then that proves that like she's not like Genocide Jack and stuff like that. Not good enough. I'm going back to my room. I didn't answer. Toko's account, she barely said anything, but whatever. I'm more with the Kim in the Kim lab. Oh, where is the Kim lab? It's not down there. Or is it? No, it's not. Somewhere over here. No, it's not. Someone upon it. There should be somewhere. What? You have an eye in the Kim lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. I think what you meant is I want to say was yes, sir. I understand. Can we kill this guy? Why do you like this? I think it was inside of C. Take a closer look at it. What happened here? Okay, I think we connected into one shell. The power's been stored in front of the shell. And it's the most obvious footprints ever. Broken bones, this is where the powder came from. Chem C4, I think they poisoned her. They poisoned her her protein? Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point the room wasn't like this. This powder must have been
So,
spilled.
in other words,
Tried to yell in around at the time of the incident. There really is when it happened. It must have been related to the case somehow. Source of the power is poison. She was poisoned to death, and she died of death. How these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We need to sketch out a floor plan. Sketch out the floor plan. We mean me. Kind of you to author. It's all for smoking me a piece of paper and a pen.
what?
Well, let's go, chop chop. Fuck you. So provide a sketch of the room. That's actually better than what I expected. Not bad. For you, I mean.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. Why'd you draw the desk? It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. And what's in there? They came in and went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do and left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
The footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let's see your shoes. Nothing from the size for myself. Your feet do not appear to be big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. Now, how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. I was thinking a girl, since they're kind of thin. These prints are actually really a valuable clue. Maybe. It could be Hina, I'm not sure. I don't think her feet are that big though. There's a yellow powder scattered on the floor, but I leave a footprint. Good how to look at that powder. I told you, don't die now. There's also remains of a broken bottle, so the bottle is labeled MC4. Films footprints on the powder. Based on the position of the print, whoever is on the leftmost shelf. According to the director, the powder had been spilled right around the time of the incident. I can tell for now. So all this happened, like, immediately. The protein we found on the record probably came from this shelf. On the container of the shelf was labeled with the letter A and a number. Why is C9 in there? Inside of this part of the shelving in unit section A. This one box has been labeled Chem C9. Someone must have put it in here an accident? No. But there's C4 down there. These are the P1s. They're reagents? I don't know. Recent experience bring about a chemical reaction. They lived in such an ignorance for long. It must truly be bliss. What do I need this for?
What?
You think studying science and mathematics has had no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
You both have a lifelong loser, which I suppose fits you well. I didn't even say that. That doesn't matter when I was present the shelf. And the teacher tell labeled the letter B and a number. Unit section B. So nothing going on there. The poison stuff is C. Or not poison, deadly stuff. No, it is poison stuff. Poison and deadly. And their level was C. Should I find out more about this? A has dietary, B has reagents, C has lethal. I can remember A and C. You got the protein powder from A, and someone poisoned it with something in C. And they put it back in A. It's time to go to the rec room. I'm not talking to you. Okay, I guess I won't talk to him.
I see.
You have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. You give me off the floor, and I'll take as much as I can get. Back to the rec room, which is not on this floor. Where is it? No, the rec room is not on this floor. It's on the 3rd floor. I remember Celeste being there.
Hey.
I told Kyoko and Toko and what Hiro. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
Along with Yaka, they both claimed they didn't go to see her. So too convenient, so I must be lying. So one's lying.
Anyway.
Yeah, I picked up on that. I made some progress of my own. Zara's body is shelf of magazines in the Monkuma bottles. Seem to reveal new clues. Alright. I'll check the body last. I don't see anything new here. Little bits.
Hey.
Something's new. Figure it out. There's a correlation between other bottles, pay close attention. They're chess pieces! I see it. Yes, tell me what to do.
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come with their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. That's because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Chess pieces.
Hey.
There's one other thing with the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. Do an experiment to confirm it. You know, why does it matter which bottle they took? She's freaking dead.
Anyway.
Got up all the pieces of the brick Monokuma bottle. I'm trying to get smaller pieces too. Here's a kid missed the crime scene like that.
That doesn't matter.
I've already done my investigation, so it's fine. And that enough
So then,
here. You get something in Cam Lab and okay. Whatever. I was gonna make up the piece that isn't. Well, there's 2 of every chess piece, but maybe in this set there's 1. There's a pawn, king, queen, and a rook. No. Pawn, king, queen, and a knight. I don't think the knight is the rook. I think the horse is the rook.
So then,
Is a knight called knight? I think it's just called knight, yeah.
in other words,
There's a scale from the camera when he uses to compare weights. Of what? Piece of glass you collect in one of the Monocular bottles that's still intact. You want to do that? I forgot the piece that the broken one told me.
listen.
First compare the weight of the 2 normal Monocular bottles. Seems to be about the same.
In other words,
Makes sense, the Monocular bottles inside of failure are basically a spin. Nothing else can really affect the
so
weight.
then,
Here's the important part. For all the pieces picked up on one side of the scale, what amount do we expect to see? Well, it should be around the same. Well, the pieces will be lighter, yeah. I'm still trying to kind of miss something
so
here
then,
and there, but I gathered all I could. Let's give it a try. It's heavier. And this one has the rook, or the knight, or horse, whatever. King, bishop, and knight. So the bishop is the horse. The rook is the tower castle thing. That's what I thought at first, but I was thinking I was missing something. Broken pieces are heavier. How's that possible?
I knew it.
The bag weighs 5 pounds. Just like I thought. What do you
In other
think?
words,
You also are experiment the correlation between each of the balls, but
Hey.
put it all together. I believe you arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think it's telling you? So, one was the one that was used to kill her is heavier than the ones on the shelf. I don't know how that's possible. Then I can't even check the thing I'm gonna go.
just a second.
Hold on for the body. Is she still smiling? It didn't play like the dead theme when we found her either, which is very questionable. Maybe because there's not that much blood. I'm having this basically gonna help you figure out anything soon.
Hey,
We need to actually examine the body.
whew.
No getting around it. Unlike Nikyo, who didn't recall without touching a dead body. God, she's an investigator, I'm pretty sure. Completely unemotional. And a thing I've grown precisely used to. Certain times. People really can't call me one, no matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. And how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Fine, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Chemicals.
correct.
Yellow powder on her. I misread that word. On her instep?
I see.
Powder is clue number 1. Have we not noticed that before?
Hey,
Oh, see it on her sprite. This game's lying to me. The wound on her head.
it's true.
Even without even telling you the incredibly difficult to spot. Let me
It would
explain.
seem...
It appears that she didn't suffer a single blow. Instead, receives 2 blows to the head. That would explain why the rook is missing, but where is it?
Indeed.
Is that why the glass is heavier? Because of 2 hits, 2 glass.
Correct.
Both of her hands are spotless, so there's absolutely no trace of blood in either one.
It's true.
What I learned from examining her body in detail. Interesting. At least she's able to learn all that just by looking. Okay, I don't know if I can like tie these examples to Kyoko. I'll try. I don't think anyone with Kyoko would pull that off. There's blood all over here. How'd that happen? And there's still this. Give us to Sakura. She got super excited. She found the inside jug attacked me. Come in a little bit. Why don't you continue the rest of your story?
In other words,
You also are experiment the correlation between each of the balls put all together.
Hey.
Conclusion. What does that mean? That doesn't help. So the pieces are left on the floor, heavier than the ones that are still intact. Above something common. Chess pieces. I already know that.
So...
Yeah. I think I got everything here. Yeah. But where am I supposed to go now? The cam mod? Or... maybe the last one, tell me. Oh, no, it's right there. I did miss something. I was supposed to speak to Hina.
What the heck?
Okay, I just missed something. There's a fingerprint again.
Why?
Oh,
It's
handprint.
true.
There's this glass which is magically reappeared. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, and the chess pieces. The don't understand the results of the experiment. Broken pieces were clearly heavier, but what does that mean?
so... Indeed.
That doesn't... What am I supposed to do there? The magazine is upside down. Okay. Don't put it back that way in accident.
Hey,
Something catches your eye at one point and explore it in detail. I wrote Toko's name in there. Would this be a dying message? I'm conflicted.
correct.
Maybe. It would appear you found it.
So...
It isn't indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. But it wasn't Sakura's finger. They're
However...
clean. I'm not the one to put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I should have put it like that if I found it, and the benefit of others who might come looking. It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
Still, she's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but Sakura's hands. It just seems too easy, if anything. It just makes me much more. It just makes that much more suspicious. They also closed the book. That's on both sides. They like wrote it in blood and then just closed the book. Shortest investigation ever? Well, I'm just getting better at this.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Just say
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Already time that the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. And whatever happens, we'll have to have it in the class trial. I'll have to make something happen. Alright. Still empty. Yep, everyone showed up. As usual, I'm last. The ultimate martial artist. So where's the picture? Do I have the picture? It's not the same, but it's close enough. Oh, that's from Murder Mystery.
What?
What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you're tossing a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes,
indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. Just plain creepy.
Well,
No, the reverse. No matter how great something is, you put a sad face and it looks super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, you have 100 friends, and I don't know what that face is called, but everyone uses it. Or used it. Back in the day. Yeah, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh, please get on the elevator. And see you all down there, and I know what that is. It's been a while since I've seen that, actually. I just dated this game by at least 10 years. It has been over 10 years since this game has existed. Well, what the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. I think you're so casual after the murdering someone.
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. I mean, there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Okay, I thought she killed herself, but no. Maybe she didn't. Or maybe she did. I don't know. Or maybe... Okay, 3 things. Because until it wasn't clear, for sure. It was one of these two. Probably the hero. Because he's acting suspicious, but that's probably just like a fake gotcha moment. So it's one of these two. Or it was her. And since Sakurai died smiling, she probably let Hina do all this. And we need to check their feet. Check their feet. You don't have traditional shoes, so you can't do it. You do have traditional shoes, so it could be you. You also have traditional shoes, so it could be you too. He doesn't have traditional shoes, so he's absolutely clear. It's Byakuya or Tina. It has to be one of you guys. I'm even gonna talk to you.
What the heck?
Or it could be Kyoko. Just saying. Oh no, it couldn't be her because we were doing something with her. It was Hina or it was Byakuya. Let's find out. There's still little people here, like, because there's like none of us left. Like, look how empty this place is. There's not that many people left, so you can't really do that much to try and get away with anything now. And yeah, their shoes kind of look the same to the footprints. It could be either one. So, I guess it's closer to Hina's because her shoes are thinner and the footprints look kind of thin. And Byakuya's shoes are kind of thicker than the footprints looks like, but I don't know. What colors are this time? It's back to red. Just a 60, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You see, it's not your fault. Well, what's left? I wonder, will I crash out in with one less classmate again, or I guess go like country in completely?
Now then.
And you know the drill, find assigned seats, blah blah blah. Print open for the 4th time. Deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, deadly class trial. Here we go. You're probably questioning why I saved in the 2nd slot. That's just because I like saving in the 2nd slot. And yeah, I'm still gonna keep it on 9 out of 11. Because you can't stop me. Originally unlocked when feeling like inside of Zakura, but she didn't. She was poisoned. That's why she didn't survive. She was vomiting blood.
Let's begin with a
This is gonna be
basic
so hard.
explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who
This
killed
is the second
Sakura
time you've pinned someone.
is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
He just calls her an idiot and that's it. She isn't really sure that one of these three is the killer. She must have some reason for believing that. I think we already know why. Whatever. That little baby mode and do this very freaking easy thing here. Hina's account. I forgot what that even was.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
They didn't hate her, but...
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Just more.
No, that's wrong.
We were all somewhere, and you guys weren't.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Got you.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree, but there's a good reason to suspect all of them. Does that mean one of them did it? I still think it... I don't know, she's pressing so hard here. She's getting so... Like, I know Sakura was her best friend and all that, but like... Maybe... Sakura died with a smile on her face. Maybe she'd let Hina do all this.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
Accomplice? She let you kill her?
One of you is absolutely guilty.
Because she's pressing so heavily here. She's never pressed this hard before.
Meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
But you have the same candy you said she got. Did you really?
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Well,
No,
it's probably just another one.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Could have opened up with
When?
that.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Why does this stupid forget everything? I mean, since I never speaks to any of these dudes. What Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura would have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The reason I know that is because... when she got it? Yeah, she got it after she got hurt.
I got it!
Which is...
I'm not
You
sure
said
about
this
that,
before
Hiro.
that.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden
What are you doing?
hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Really?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message!
What signing message would that be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
You weren't allowed to go anywhere
But if
anyway,
you
though.
recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
You're fumbling so hard here. If you could find a magazine with the message, it was It was on the magazine shelf, she said.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
No, it doesn't. Kyoko found it during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. It's going to be, well, yeah, it's going to be something with, like, I went over there, but you're not allowed to. Even though it was just said, I don't know if that's what you said again.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I think it might be that,
I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Wrong one. You say you saw that message when you first found the body. By that time, where was it?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I have to think here. I have to think. Do I memorize this?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I memorized the wrong thing.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Maybe it's something about this.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it.
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Ow. Shoot! That's just guess. I have to guess.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
and I can tell you it was only after
I found the magazine tucked.
So the dying message with the magazine on the shelf. What does that even mean? It doesn't do anything. No. I gotta memorize something here.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
and I can
Maybe
tell
it's
you
at the
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
There's only 3 options here. He said the first time his body wasn't allowed. Maybe it's across the room.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna game over here. I'm gonna game over.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I don't think
I
that goes
found
there.
the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Nope. Wrong again.
I can tell you exactly
Okay, it has to be.
when Ogre's
I have to
body
memorize
was
this.
discovered.
And I can tell you when I found
It's
the
not what I
dying
shot.
message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you
If I memorize the
exactly
right
when
thing, maybe
Ogre's
it's gonna like
body
give me
was
like a hint.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine
tucked away on the when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I
Damn,
can tell
that's
you
stupid.
exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you when it was only after the invest. I found the magazine
Maybe I
tucked
copied
away
this.
on the magazine shelf when I
Pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
So the shelf? And that's where you found it?
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was this.
No.
That's what I thought. I finally freaking got it. How did I know you?
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting
It's
on
the
the shelf
freaking.
nearby.
It's the real Kiyotaka. There's no way. I had no idea you were real.
That's where Kyoko found it. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is
How'd
read
you
the
see it at
Vienna
all?
sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
No, she didn't.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Yeah, okay. I absolutely do doubt it. And it's because her hands are clean. Oh, here we go.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Come on.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
I don't know.
Occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Damn near perfect.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was
It's an
almost
actually hero.
certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
The culprit.
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The easiest freaking trial ever.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Yeah. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
So it was Hiro.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right
But
before
the
noon,
footprints,
just like it said.
But you how do you miss the footprints?
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
You mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Like, okay. Looks like a piece of candy. It might help give you some energy.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
How did she die so fast?
Once it was over, I
There's no
pulled
way.
myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Maybe. No. Maybe this is just it.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah, she was vomiting blood though. And the powder. He didn't do that.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Yeah, this is Sakura we're talking
There's
about.
one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Maybe just the bottle wasn't it.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
I thought there was something wrong about that. It's true that Hiro did that doesn't make... What is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? Why he picked Sakura? Why did he pick Sakura? Oh. Wouldn't you think Sakura to kill someone at random? I guess so. Once you take that flare, their eternal pain. Demented.
Shoot!
Minus one. I'm at 1 HP already. What's the point when I get more health back?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh.
That is stupid.
Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Lying. He's
Not
wrong.
lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth,
One
someone
bottle
else
wouldn't kill
must have
Sakura.
put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Wow. Really?
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Why not just throw it away or something?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right?
It does
Hiro
matter.
just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
It's like someone poisoned her first. They poisoned her food.
You can't be serious!
Not food, poisoned her,
That's just... I don't believe it!
They poisoned her, not vitamins, poisoned her protein.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
It's just one lens after that. It's like, a bottle wouldn't knock out Sakura.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
You haven't seen interest yet, enough to prove that. I saw... let's just see. 3 of them. Alright.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
It's Sakura, so this isn't in there. The ones on her head. Yeah.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed him on a coop and I
Hit Ogre from behind.
before she could.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Okay. Okay.
Shoot!
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind.
What's the examination
before she
summary?
could do anything.
You hit her from, and you only hit her once.
yeah.
Just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Okay, I used the wrong thing. But they both basically mean the same thing. She got hit twice.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Does this not change the fact that he ended up hitting the killing blow? Why does it matter?
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Finally, some justice in this dude.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because
Yeah,
of
2
the
of them are missing.
Monokuma bottles themselves.
We didn't find the rook.
There's something
No, the rook
very
is there. Never mind. It's
suspicious
there.
about those bottles.
Aren't there 6 chest pieces going on? I could. Well, now the king is missing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Maybe my brain misplaced the king with the rook.
Think back.
The king and
After
the
incident,
bishop are missing.
there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Chess pieces. Are we really doing this? Just say it's chess pieces. Wait, what? Oh, okay, no. I thought I had to, like, guess somebody. No, this is gonna be easy. I just didn't guess chess. Chess piece. Can I get a C, man? Can I get a C, please? Oops, I missed it. I spaced out. I need a P, then an E. Great.
Now I understand.
I kind of instantly understood this, but go ahead. No.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
You finally caught on even 6-year-old.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle
Oh,
we
lied to me. I
found
guess the
was
bishop isn't the horse.
the knight, if I remember.
That's the knight. Bro.
So, what's that matter?
Why is the knight not the knight piece and the bishop is the horse?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do
No,
you?
the knight is
Then
the
let me
horse.
explain.
And bishop is the knight. Why is it like that? This is too late to change it
In
now,
chess,
but
there are
still.
6 different pieces.
I already know this.
What
Everyone
was
already knows
left
this.
intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh! So the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah,
You're not
Shelby
following.
is way better.
Okay.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
Oh my
so,
god.
let's say a bottle did go missing. there's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
The second rule, you're not following.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I thought it was missing. Excited.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
It was like there was... Were both bottles broken in the exact same spot? That can't be
That's
possible.
right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Wasn't a single broken bottle in the evidence that proves that. I did that before. I want to say this.
I got it!
Yeah.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone
But in
did
the
their
same
best
spot?
to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along
Right.
with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But
What if the poison
why
fell
would
into
they
account?
have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
You know, the second missing was all involved in the case, but it might have been used by... That's what I'm thinking. They didn't attack first, they attacked
The bottle
second.
that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of
against
the
the wall now.
magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
She's not wrong.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Ha.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Well, of course she did.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Walker.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Literally.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
It's like the 19th thing this guy's forgotten
Someone
about.
tighten the screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
He just conveniently
don't know what you're
forgets
talking
plot
about.
important
I never
details.
went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I saw proof, and it's because she left fingerprints. A new element? There's always gonna be a new element every time. Just left my to the final strike without second thought. Yeah. Oh, she's going through the thing of like not listening. You don't have to pay a little extra attention. And choose the proper truth bullet to use? What? Okay. gonna pretend you're such a mean regardless. Alright. You're about halfway through the game? I've been playing this for about like 13 hours. What do you mean I'm halfway through the game? It's been over 2 weeks. Well, not 2 weeks, but you know. Been about 2 weeks.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you.
I like this.
It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
Great.
That's enough!
Lock her handprint, lock her handprint, lock her handprint. I missed. Oh my god.
No, no, no!
I'm not trying to beat all of them.
That's enough!
Okay, lock her handprint.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Get her out of there.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
I've gotten really good at those little rhythm mini games.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
I didn't know she's gonna say right.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
You know, like you.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh my god.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
The
Give
poison
us the
powder?
details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note,
And she
I
probably only
decided to
listens
go
to them,
there
that's
early,
crazy.
so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So
Makes sense to me.
figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Why?
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After
Is
I
Byakuya
put
the only
magazine
one that
back,
knows how to
I heard
manipulate a crime
sound
scene?
behind me like a monster growling.
What?
And when I turned around,
Oh my
there
god.
was Sakura, covered in blood.
This looks horrific.
Staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Guess who's back?
Oh my god.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
What?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Whoa.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
So you killed her.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you... You're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the
This is one of the weirdest trials so far.
I wasn't about to die
This
for
is the
some woman!
weirdest trial
If
so
I'm gonna
far.
go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
She was
Even
already
as strong
stunned.
as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Yay, Hero. Keep talking like that, he's just gonna fucking murder
Well
you.
then, that's that.
I thought you should have too much for Hero on that one. Well, no. Because he's a chill guy. Unlike, you know, the lady.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Seems fine to me.
No.
Wait, no, the
Not
powder.
yet.
The freaking poison powder, right? Who did that?
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Could it be that she tanked both attacks from the bottles? And someone went in there and poisoned her? Because she didn't throw up blood.
Odd.
Not yet.
Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
They're assaulting Sakura. Who was the third person that's supposed to meet up in there with him? Are you adding yourself? It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Why'd she say it like that? It's not over yet. It's not over yet. If I had to guess, I would 1000% be wrong, so I'm glad I didn't. Yellow powder, that's the one I want to shoot for sure. It hasn't been brought up yet, for some reason.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you
Sure.
smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
That isn't quite actually yellow powder. That doesn't come into play. The second shot from Togo will kill them. The problem is, where did she die?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed
And where did the attack take place?
right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong.
She moved. After that, she moved.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's
I did finally
just
notice.
another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
I think you mean the bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
They didn't. There's a blood splatter on the floor in front of the shelf, which shows that she got hit there. Why is it all the way up here?
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me! I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors!
Those look pretty heavy.
There's
for
no
sure.
way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that!
Then what's the deal?
She moved there on her own.
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
I completely forgot about that.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Then she didn't
So
get
she
out.
just hid in there? Till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
The walker's on the opposite side of the door. It's literally impossible to do.
No, I don't think that's possible.
This wasn't hiding in there is because
I got it!
thought it was open. Why don't I get half of a heart every time I get something correct? Give me a full heart.
And at that point, so
Where
obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Very good.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know.
I don't know! What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't
just
kill her!
snapped my neck.
Thank you very much!
That's what that was.
You're lying!
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Poison.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Really, is something so important? Yes. There's no explanation. Maybe it's the yellow freaking powder, man. I don't know. The entire steel shotgun. That's my problem before. There's nothing important in there. But nothing we already haven't figured out.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
What do you mean?
Shoot!
Literally, what do you mean?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Literally, the yellow powder is the only other thing next to the... whatever. Just play the mic on the clue. We have to be written more.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Do I memorize this?
So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
I don't think so.
What was it? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
I'm running out of time.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura.
I think I get it.
I can't think of anything other than...
Yeah, I got it. I got it. It said that she vomited blood, but only on the photo.
According to
You
the
think people
Monokuma
will remember
file,
things, yeah.
Sakura had vomited blood.
You think people will remember something, but they
I think we
don't.
can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
You could get nausea from head trauma and start vomiting blood because of that, but let's just say that's not what. Let's just say that's not what happened.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
She's a detective. Like, come on. Like, bro. Also, Monokuma has not said one thing, not one word this entire time.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Poison.
Sakura was poisoned.
Hey, that's what I said.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Okay, shut up. You're a little bit too ahead of yourself now.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me
I found my
explain
computer right there.
exactly
Like,
how the culprit was able
stunted
to
my leg,
poison
no?
her.
That hurt.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along!
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Lol.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab
You feel
that
this sad
houses a
back and thinks
variety
it'll
of
always resolve
mixtures and
itself.
chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
And they put it in the same. They put it back in the same shelf as the protein powder one for
But
some
the
reason.
specific
So they're
properties
stupid.
don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Wait. Hino knows about this room.
Where'd you find it?
And if it wasn't Hiro, and it wasn't Tokyo, it had to have been Hino.
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements.
Remember when I said
in
the footprints
B,
look like a girl's
reagents,
footprints?
And in C, a variety of lethal
I might have
chemicals.
been on something there.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Essential oil supplements are positive. Yeah. Okay, no supplements. That's the first one.
I got it!
Why did I say C? Why did I say C?
Poison was actually in Section A, wasn't
I
it?
literally just said that they put it back in A.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
He's drinking it. What?
Master!
I'm so shocked over seeing all the people standing there and watch. Stop him from drinking that, or maybe he's pouring something.
That tastes awful.
Why'd you do that?
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Protein.
the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Revolve and back and scraped out a bit of the content with one finger.
This
Touch
is...
to my tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The floor. The bottle of poison actually filled with protein powder. So, poison must have been in. Long. What is this? What is this? What is this? If it, no. The poison wasn't in the bottle, and it was on the floor, and it was also inside of her thing, inside of her container thing. Protein drink, yeah. It was inside of someone poisoned her drink. Get out of the way.
Now I understand!
Oh, that's RG to catch.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
That's also why I assumed that first.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Still, why would you drink that?
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I got it!
Sakura, why would you do this?
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches.
So he had it after she got both of the hits, so she can like heal up, so she can heal up. But who gave it to her? No. Wait, no. I don't know if Hina gave it to her, knowing it was poison?
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Like, my brain kind of like worked it out to thinking that's Hina now.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
The only one who would know about it?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Yep.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
That looks like a woman's footprint. I can't be wrong about
I
that.
visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
That doesn't explain the spilled bottle.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
I knew it.
The footprints. They're mine.
I knew it.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Why?
Just as I suspected.
Same here. I mean, like, the footprint is kind of a dead giveaway, but, you know, still. You can tell the difference between guy and woman
Footprints
footprints.
were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Could have beyond that to me.
I got it! Me
Why is this
and
even a
Hina
thing? She
really
just said
once.
she killed. She just said she killed Sakura. Why am I having to guess here?
Byakuya. That explains why you...
Footprints must be. Dakota, they yours. I'm like, nah. And then he sees my shoes, and he's like, okay, then
If
it's even
the
a little.
footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
I assume they were hers because you can tell the difference between male and woman footprints.
Plus,
But, you know.
Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
When it comes to feet, it's easier, but like shoes, you can just also tell by the size.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
That's what I said too. She was like extremely
This
hostile.
whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Usually she makes one claim, and when it gets debunked, she's fine with it. This time she made like 3 claims, and she was like super rushing to vote.
I can't believe it.
But why would you do
What
this?
about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Are you really that dumb?
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Yeah.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
No one had it die and you just decided to kill someone. Are you
That's when you
serious?
switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
I was convinced. Are you sure?
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
I can't believe it at first.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
That's why I thought what happened at first.
Just like how
Maybe
this
Sakura
girl
let her kill her.
sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking
The
about
locked
the
room?
locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Well, yes, because 2 other people thought they were guilty, and everyone's guilty in this trial.
No, it doesn't.
Hell, I'm
The
guilty.
fact
I
that you
killed her.
won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it,
I don't believe it either.
just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
And how did the stuff get on the floor in the first place?
It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Are you trying to get yourself killed? You trying to get all of us killed?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Hey, now it's getting interesting. Everyone that I suspected is... It's just like Celeste's trial. Like, everyone I suspect killed her probably didn't kill her. But in this one, everyone that did kill her actually did kill her, but they
Tell
actually
us
didn't.
more about when you switched the poison
I don't
and the protein.
fully understand.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Did you really try to freaking poison your
Hina.
best friend? You're crazy.
Please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Besides you, who's in the room?
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well,
Was Piaka in there?
right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
No, you did try to kill Sakura. You're freaking... You're twisted.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Just poison on the
So
floor,
then
I
I
see.
moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
Why did you put it
Meaning
back
you
in
went
A?
from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
That's true. It's built at C, but... There's no footprints leaving C.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Hey, Big Mac returns.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I go to the full truth of this case. Okay. Let's go again. Here we go. Maybe it's the footprints, because the swords is spotted. The chem-lab shelf might play a part of it.
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Oh, this one's long.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A.
There's no footprints there.
No,
though.
that's wrong.
There's no footprints that show you leaving C to A if you dropped it at C.
You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
How's the powder on Sakura's foot anyways?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A.
Who spilled it?
That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
You said she was in a rush.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I've never seen enough to left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
Dropped it, then went to A.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A.
Okay, I see.
So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
You always know something that nobody else knows. Come on.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
You said that you were inside the room, weren't you?
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
No?
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
It was inside of section C, it seems, but... Was that the one I was putting back inside of A? Or was the one inside of A a bit wrong?
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
What does that mean?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
I don't know what this means.
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Why is a piece of glass inside a bottle of poison? Window.
I got it!
What?
It's
How
part
the-
of the window from the rec room
How
door,
did I get
right?
inside of a freaking bottle?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
But the protein powder is on top of the glass, so... Was something else broken?
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the room window? Well, should have been in...
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Someone put it back in there.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
I knew it. The protein was planted evidence. I freaking knew it.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
I knew there was something wrong about that stupid freaking bottle.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Maybe it was the candy, that's what I think. Well, my second following theory now.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
It was on top of the glass that we broke from the door window when we walked inside of the room, which means that we broke the glass, someone planted it on top of the glass.
After Sakura's body was discovered,
and
did
then
anyone
they
move
it off
it
as
or
evidence.
trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
I think she can say it because there's more evidence. The evidence that someone brought the protein can in the rec room after it was open. Simply put, he just wasn't in there when we walked in, but whatever. Source the powder, empty protein drink chem life shelf. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this one.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
It was in there before it was unlocked. The glass.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's it had to have been in there the whole— It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
So let's see. No, locked room was unlocked when I broke the window.
When it comes to that, there's not a doubt
until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it?
No. No, it had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
What? Do I have the exact same thing that I said?
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got—
No. It had to have been in there the whole time!
This might be wrong, no, for it.
It had to be! It was
in there before the rec room was unlocked!
Shoot!
-1.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we—
No. It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there—
That's what I thought at first, yeah.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I'm lost.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
So it was planted.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
And some of the glass fell inside. How did some of the glass fall inside a tiny bottle?
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
But why would she
It was
do that?
Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
But it seems.
What do you think, Makoto?
When I got the poison from the can and brought it to the rec room. It wasn't matter if I got it from who I got what from and what?
Shoot!
Could have gotten the poison from the rec room. I'm thinking Byakuya, but maybe Sakura just grabbed it herself?
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Sakura jumped went to section C. There's already shown us the evidence I need. Now to hit Hina with it, I have to make her accept it. Another one? This is the third one. What, 3?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Great.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong!
101.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
It was on her foot. That's what the evidence is.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
I pressed Q to switch between bullets, but I didn't have any other ones, so...
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Was I right all along? Did she really commit suicide?
That powder was
correct?
yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Oh, wait, so Hina grabbed the poison?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
I don't get it.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
But she spilled the poison. That's what I've seen, like how to get spilled. So Sakura spilled it, grabbed some, then later on, Hina tried to poison her again.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
One killed Sakura. This means Sakura the poison on top into the locker room. How am I supposed to know this? So, I have no idea. It can't be you because you weren't in the room. You were in the room, but like, you delivered the first blow, which kind of already cleared you. And she delivered the second blow. He delivered the first blow, and he didn't even know about the poison at all. Hina did try and poison her, but it was after Sakura already got the poison and poisoned herself. And she also did drink the poison, but I'm not sure. And it could be Pyakuya? Where is he? He was in the room. And he said he left before the... I'm running out of time. I have to pick somebody. It wasn't him.
Shoot!
I have one last chance here. You can stock on the poison until into the locker room. I could take it up. Like, it was her, right? It's not her either?
Shoot!
I died.
I refuse to give up yet!
I want all my health back. I want all 6.
Hina, did you know?
Okay, yeah. We went like way back here. Way back.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
I'm so lost here. Connection between Sakura and the poison. Unsolved mystery of the locked room. Am I supposed to know who this is? We've all been lost here. I've already guessed him. I have to say Kyoko, maybe. But we were doing something before all this stuff happened. Mystery of the locked room. Is it? Could it be? Where are they? Where are they? Could it be Hiro? It's either Hiro or... Is it Hiro or Kyoko? I'm gonna guess Kyoko, but I might be wrong. It's not her either.
Shoot!
Please Toko and Kyoko. I'm gonna guess the name. I already guessed Kyoko. That's to be... Yes, a Hiro? I literally guessed everything. I guessed everything incorrectly. Wait, what?
Shoot!
It's everyone. Oh, wait, no. Wait, can I still guess Sakura? My guess is that she killed herself, but like, can I do that?
Here's my answer!
I didn't know I could do that, bro. That's what I said.
Killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
I said that Sakura killed herself, I didn't know I could do that.
What?
Whatever.
The killer was Sakura?
I kind of like messed up, but yeah. If I knew that I could pick Sakura, I would have said that, because I thought we already came to the conclusion that she killed herself.
So you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either.
I already said that she drank the poison. She already
believe it.
killed herself before anyone did anything with her.
But when you really think
Well,
about
actually,
it,
they did everything.
everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because she locked herself in there.
I got it! The locked room mystery
was so stupid of me.
created by Sakura.
Like, I knew that she killed. I even said that she killed herself, but I still didn't pick her. I was like brute forcing it.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison,
I didn't
and
know
breathed her last breath.
You can pick the dead people. I just thought you can just hover over them and whatever.
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door, because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, she rushes to get the others instead of rushing to Sakura.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
That too. And that's where the
Once
purpose
you
came
were
from.
at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room, while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Where did she hide it?
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Why would you do that?
As long as you
But
could
why?
disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina.
Why is she
It's
doing
over.
this?
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Right. This thing, I forgot. She gives a note to everyone, and are we seriously gonna like act like we don't know who the heck got the third note? Like, come on. So they get the notes. She comes in the room. What is this? Okay, so it's Kenji. It's that's like near the end. So this one is like, Hina is like quote-unquote culprit. She technically didn't kill Sakura. Sakura killed herself after taking so much lethal damage. So, yeah, looks like Toko came here first to meet up with Sakura. Comes in. No, that's a locker. Oh, what's this? That's a magazine? That's the Kimmy 2. We already see her sliding the notes in the... yeah. I can only assume it's this panel. If she walks in the room. I don't know what color the door is, but... yeah. She turns around, sees Sakura. Or, no. Is that the way that it happened? I don't know. I'll go back and check. So, Hiro comes in. He gets the candy from her. Then, yeah, he starts like freaking out and he gets scared. He hits her with the bottles. Shatters one of the pieces. He hit her first. Right. Or which one was inside of the, I can see it, the horse. That's the horse is the piece that we found. And he's like all scared and stuff. So he writes Togo's name on the book trying to say on her. And then he runs away. Togo comes out of the locker. Okay, so no, I remember it. Yeah, when she first came in the room, she was scared, so she hid in the locker. Then all stuff happened while she was inside the locker. She sees it. She sees the name on the magazine, puts it back upside down. Sakura gets back up. She gets scared of Sakura. She even passes out in her arms. That's very cute. How caring of her. But then Genocide Joe comes out, freaks out, grabs another bottle, slams her with it. She falls. She actually cleans up the mess because we didn't see the queen piece. Sakura gets back up because she's a tank like that. And she's like, man, fuck y'all. Pulls out the poison, drinks it, kills herself. She dead. Then we find her. And then, no. I'll say A2. No, C is the poisonous ones. She drinks the poison ones, dies, the bottle rolls across the floor. Then, notices the bottle while we're checking out the dead body. She takes the bottle, leaves, comes back, and puts it inside of this one. Or wait, no. Yeah, she puts it inside of the protein drink.
Here's exactly what happened.
This
case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
What do you mean? That's her going inside of the locker. What do you mean? Or do I have it backwards? I think I have it backwards. Is this not? That's her leaving the freaking locker. What do you mean, dude? Have you ever drawn comic panels before?
The killer is you! But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Why is she opening the door and that's her going in the locker?
Into the locker to get out of sight.
And then when she's like leaving it, it looks like that she's closing it. Like, come on. I've never drawn a manga before.
She saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Look, she's just chilling out. Like, Sakura's so freaking chill, dude.
When he got there,
and she has two people attack her just because they're afraid of her.
To try to kill him, so he panicked.
Like, he even gives him some candy that she herself also eats right in front of him. And then he hits her and then runs off. Like, come on. What did she do to deserve this?
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his
But
crime.
no, like, even I believe just one hit of a bottle, that wouldn't kill
Took a
Sakura.
magazine from the
See how
table
big she is?
and
See how
forged
muscular
a
she is?
dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
I think a bottle wouldn't be able to
Toko.
kill a normal person.
By
if you just
writing
hit him
her
in the head
name,
with it.
he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of
He's
course,
scary
Toko
though,
had
yeah.
witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
If that was right side up, we would have skipped like a third of the entire freaking
Put
trial.
the magazine back upside down.
All this useless suspicion.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jill.
When she woke back up, her second
Barnacle
personality
Man.
also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
Barnacle Man.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Getting hit with 2 bottles of freaking bull force.
Assuming Sakura
And surviving
really
that?
was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence.
I would have drank poison too.
She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even
She got
after
back
those
up
2
even all
blows,
though.
she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
I love Sakura so much, man. I'm sad that she died.
It
At least she
was
went
the
down in this.
poison that
She
Sakura
at least went
herself
down in this
got
manner.
from the chem lab.
She was attacked. Like both times she got attacked was because they were just afraid of her. They didn't want to kill her or anything.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
This is probably like technically the only way for her to get away with things. To like stop someone else from being executed, she kills herself. So technically they didn't kill her.
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered
That's
that her
way
body
too
was in
respectful.
there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
But why did he gonna do all this nonsense to make it look like that she didn't?
But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yeah, she says she saw the window.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
So there was
While
no
nobody was
giving her
looking,
the poison, right?
replaced it with an empty protein can.
She just made it look like that she fed her poison when she actually didn't.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Look on the top left. Do you see Jill just like literally just fucking around? Dead body in the room, and it was like, oh my god, she's dead. And Bianca's like, damn, does this mean I win? And then you just got literally, what did she even do? She just does nothing.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
I mean, let's be honest. Like this cast of characters, no one's gonna kill each other. Absolutely. Except for Sakura, who is scary and
the one who
intimidating.
went to all that effort.
Scary and intimidating, of course. Why she looks so ugly?
Was you, Hina.
Show on your face. But I want to know why.
That's the full truth of the case.
Why did you forge the case to make it look like that you did it?
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right? That's
What happened?
This is crazy.
But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
It's like when earlier that Kyoko knew something that he did and he got pissed off.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Tell him, Kyoko. Fry him.
See?
Serve him up some
Didn't I tell you?
serve him up with salt and butter.
When you dismiss other people's feelings,
Let's give her
it'll
ice water.
always come back to bite you in the end.
Sell them for $2.99. No sales tax. So I guess no one gets executed. But we don't get the answer as to why Hina did that for some reason. No, literally, why is she trying to pin it on herself?
I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
What did we vote for?
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's dead.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong
She
one?
killed herself. She drank the. Why did Hina make it look like that? She did that.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Maybe Hina was trying to get herself killed. I don't know. She didn't explain why she did that. Or are we voting for Hina? Yeah. But she's already dead. No execution, yippee.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You wanna kill Sakura with Sakura herself.
My entire
Okay, we're done here.
existence!
What did you say?
That's the whole truth, I see. So one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? The truth hadn't come to— if the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet, why would you do that?
Don't be mean!
We almost died there.
What is this?
Because of what? That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I thought. As soon as I caught on that, she's like... Oh, the first thing that I suspected was that Sakura killed herself. But not for this reason. And she's like, wanted to like get herself killed, because... Why not just kill someone yourself? That way you don't have to get everyone else killed, freaking selfish bastard. What's wrong with you? The reason Sakura died is because of all you pushed into her corner. That is true. Actually, that's what she wanted everyone else to die. This is their fault. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to
I couldn't
die.
let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean. You're gonna take all of us with you. Hell, I would have done the same thing. Like, Sakura is literally just a chilled guy, and everyone hated her. All this MF did was say good morning. You all hated him for it. You paid for an hour. I think you mean your.
What is this?
You don't understand. Let me explain. You realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died. Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. It's a suicide note. And you yet again, went to the crime scene. You even took something this time. And didn't show us until the trial was freaking over. Sakura's suicide note. I mean, yeah, I guess she was working with the mastermind. Of course, there was more stuff that we didn't know about. I should have seen it coming. Thinking back. It's right after Genocide Jacket attacked me. Sakura got mad and was thrown out of the nurse's office. Not to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You try to protect me, but it's because of me.
I can't forgive
My closest friend got hurt. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is what I said earlier. Like, the cow says they're going to hurt each other. Except for Sakura. Because she's so intimidating. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wants to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. She asked everyone to meet with them. She gave this guy a piece of candy, and he still killed her after that. freaking insane for that. Like, who does that? She's sitting down, back turned to you, gives you a piece of candy, lets you do whatever you want in the room. She's just waiting. There's even gonna be more people in the room, and you still start freaking out. Like, what? You can't meet them to see how dangerous that is. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they gang up on you at once, if they all gang up on you once, even you. Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura is so freaking chill. I love you, Sakura, man. She clearly believed, she completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She's a friend to all of us. Yep.
Why?
Yep. Bastards, dude. That's probably why she died with a smile on her face. Because her death would have fixed everything. She removed herself from the equation. And even then, she also prevented Toko from becoming blackened by doing that. Even after she was attacked, she still didn't let that kill her. You trampled over her feelings and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding!
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea about how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that. That's what the suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
So what happened to you?
Hina.
You know, you came. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Oh, glad I got to meet you. Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
I asked you to. That's when it happened. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. She switched it out herself. By the time I got there, it's already too late. And she locked the room too.
Please!
And then Sakura opened the door.
Why? Why?
I can't freaking take this anymore, man. She had weaknesses just like any other person. She got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. Yep.
Why?
You all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't realize it. We killed her, all of us. She's not wrong. We pushed her into her corner and we murdered her.
Why?
And people like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you try to carry us astray. Carry us astray. I'm not gonna progress myself actually there. I haven't drank my water yet, so I'm gonna like seeing stuff. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. That's why I got so lost. Sakura died hating all of us. I want her free of her regrets. But even that got found out. Nia and I wasn't able to do anything for her. I never faced her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what your suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know she was thinking, because her and me.
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it's really like this.
What the heck?
Last Testament?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
Suicide note? Sakura's suicide note. But he already showed us.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. Alright.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina. Put in her room.
Huh?
Then... You lied to me.
Unbelievable.
But don't say it lies. It sounded so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Can't help if you actually took my little scribbles at face value. Didn't have Sakura's signature on it.
Damn it!
Not filthy, I didn't do anything.
Pung, pung.
Did I falsify evidence that I affect the outcome of the class trial? Not really. The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Wait, that's the thing actually. Come on. There you go. Alright.
Phew.
I can even if the had factored in, it would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. KN scene cut.
And?
So then why is she writing her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
But you asked for your benefit, I shall read it using my angelic harmonic narrators.
Hey! Hey!
You know, haven't you been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You never hear the rest of their life story. The truth is lost in darkness. Using the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Let's kill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school. The mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo. My family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
Which is why she was willing to, go down trying to defeat Monokuma. It was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. What neither the mastermind nor I expected was an incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with just despair, trying to desperately try to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, and think this is coming to the mastermind. More than anything.
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. Oh my god, Sakura, you're so freaking amazing. She's so fucking amazing. Best character. Best written character.
I've made a decision.
That's why she tried to,
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Even if she dies for it.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
Unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Because she was outed as a spy,
Which is exactly
everyone else is
what the
going through it.
mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Betrayal about suspicion and disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
The mastermind demands that I kill someone, and that someone will be me. My dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. Oh my god, man. Sakura. Oh my god. She's so selfless. Now the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
She didn't feel corn. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wants to stop us from fighting to protect us. That's what I assumed at first, yeah.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. I can feel that no one else here is going to want to kill each other at all. She was kind of the only person that had any intention, being the spy and whatnot. Sacrifice so much, no one person can do that.
However,
only her limitless strength that made her possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I could thwart the mastermind's plans, I can keep you from killing each other. That's enough for me. This is the path that I've chosen. It's the only way I've left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring to the class trial a quick end. To bring the class trial to a quick end. But Monokuma interfered. I'm so sorry to have to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions, not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Please survive,
no matter
Hina.
what, just survive.
Such a good character moment. This just makes you like both of them even more. I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still, you're closer than you realize.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her yelling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyways. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. My friends who need to work together.
You know?
The power of friendship. Redemption. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. I'm sure nobody has. This guy he just don't whatever. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one who needs to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? This is not how that's supposed to go.
How strange.
Anyways, are you sure about that? It's killing games, but competition between all of you. Remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Ah, lovely, Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the goals of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
So has he like lost all fear of being killed? There's no point participating in a game which has lost its sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that's a heap of the harshest punishment possible onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. That's what you're thinking. Where Master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? Oh, boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
Is he gonna kill the, he's gonna kill the hostage, yeah. Of course he didn't backstab you. Fucking loser. Punishment time.
What?
Sakura was the killer, and she's dead. You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong!
Oh, heavens no, just because the blackhead isn't dead. That means I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Did I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule.
Listen up!
If I spend too much time preparing my special punishment, it'll be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
My special punishment prepared a special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Who's he killing? Alter Ego! There's no way. He wouldn't. He is. Alter Ego! What? That was our only chance of getting out of here! You turned into a mingled hunk of junk.
Phew!
I nearly took it out of me. Now we'll go up a plate of chicken. After all these people are close work, I grabbed chicken twice out. And I'm all for the gold goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color of the smell is succulent, the guild's where it's at.
So,
It's how dangerous it could be to leave the room, yeah. But there's... I don't think there's any way for you to... I don't think you can leave any evidence. Any... leaving thoughts, and they took the computer from the room.
But still.
I think when everyone else, my card starts to grow.
I'm gonna do my best.
Things turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. Isn't that friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. It wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. You killed him. This is what you call animism. Where your soul dwells within all things. Even like laptops. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out, sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No, I knew about him from the very beginning. I knew your hero was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how I was going to play off from the start. It's hopeless here.
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, data on the laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you had access to that. Sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Don't get tired of everyone else, so we can all get out of here. And it's just... It was all hopeless. Punishment time with me feel a billion times better. You killed a... That was our only hope of getting out. But maybe... No, I don't... Does this even open a new floor? Are we at the top floor already?
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death so soothing. Makes me remember that every low can get even lower. Death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone's died so far the deaths of each and every one of my friends, not Sayaka. They all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're like super mad. Like just unreasonably upset.
Well?
It's time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that.
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript.
Yep.
There's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention now? Okay, then here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. Something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it would act as a clue for you to unravel the mystery of the school. Why would you tell us this?
Hina.
Open the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been there. I've learned one thing. Jez. He's done something to us. That's what Kyoko is. No, wait. Does this tie back to the start of the game, where we all walked in, and then something happened, and we all passed out, and then our belongings were gone, and we were each inside of different rooms? Or we were all inside of the same room? I'm not sure. I think what they've done is... Oopsie, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise. So, book club is dismissed for today.
What?
Every single chapter we just get... We got one little spoonful of soup of lore. And I want more. But I'll get you more until the next day. Makes you ready to rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't even know what to friggin' know. And it makes you mad you don't even friggin' know.
You guys?
Oh, point, stupid. Skip back at all you for hiding your resolve. But, fine, but at least Sakura's note. I could ever let you Great Boss have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What? What?
One last line in here. And just let me say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. I'll fight you. I think my tiny theory of whenever someone dies, they don't actually die. That might ring true and true as time goes on.
Well?
You're just trying to get some rest here. Maybe take some time to reconsider the approach to your school life was. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? You really cut free from the regrets of the outside world. I mean, can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that, think long, think hard, and it's gone. Well, there's probably worse so before it's disappearing. Yeah, this is by far the most, this is by far the most tragic a trial. There's no execution. And I don't think I'll be able to handle seeing Sakura executed. It's sad to see alter ego there, though. Everything that they did was just useless. But at least they tried. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? How did she know? Is after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do to my body?
Who?
Wait, what?
Hey,
What did you do to my body? Mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the Mastermind did? It has to be some kind of something related to, like, if we actually die, we don't fully die. Did they plan a bomb with us or something? You try to leave the school, its sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. Oh no, getting away from no proximity and exploding is definitely a real thing. I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge stuff like that.
Yo!
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there, other than to head back up? She must still feel responsible. Yeah, you should. You tried to get all of us killed. I'm pretty sure you got it now. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery of someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Kyoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
See, he was getting fumed. He was mad first when Kyoko knew something. And he got even, like, more furious when he found out that we knew something. Or we figured something out. He said, I'm sorry. How many times you played and apologize? I'll let you make that the last one. I haven't reached a point where when I need someone to apologize to me more than once.
Sorry.
I can't see what you mean. She just said sorry, though. Then, I'll try.
Huh?
What? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
What are you talking about? You know, it's definitely existence of someone who disturbed the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
Do you just hate her? Why do you hate Hina? I mean, like, my thoughts have already changed a little bit, but they finally went back to normal. Whatever, go for a sleazeball like him.
What did you say?
A sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's why I call you a sleazeball, because you are.
I see.
Apparently, you still have a death wish.
Ah.
A little more biting sarcasm. No, you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
It's a fine with match making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. What? I guess not so easy for him to act like friends. This is at least friendly banter. Yo, Hero, I'm sorry I've ever placed any suspicion on you. But he did think that he killed her, so he didn't have a choice. Sakura's trial came to an end and we returned to the Hope's Academy. We even so called Hope's Peak. Hope does not peak here. Hope gets tucked away from you here.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then.
voice? I can hear a voice. Wake up. The voice driving from deep sleep to a hazy half consciousness, but eyelids were like blood. Kyoko.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Time unknown. I see it. Wait, my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked?
Hey.
You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. What are you doing up? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask.
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? Unless I'm going to lay down and die, I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. It has to be true. If you die here, you just don't die. And your body gets taken somewhere where you just wake back up. How do you plan to do that? Here, let's listen to you in whispered because cameras. The data center on the 4th floor. Right, we can get in there. Maybe.
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. And she leaves. A word reverted in my half-dazed head. Data center? I thought it was locked. You mean now? We gotta go now? Don't you have any idea what time it is? Rika's not here. She's inside. No, it's locked. Was it what Kyoko said? It's the data center.
What's this?
Whoa, my god. What are you doing up, mister? You're breaking into a lock room with incredibly hidden, don't you know? Well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dope. Don't waste my time telling me because I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
Look, you might break into any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? Nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. So without being weird, get back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko.
You two? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back in bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. You didn't do anything. You just sit there.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. This was I didn't know what was happening.
Hey.
Did you hear me? We're leaving.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoot. We left and went back to our rooms. Then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. What was all that just now? She woke me up, maybe go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. Then she shows up late, and leaves without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that'd be in the conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. That was over. I turned to leave.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
That's his name? He was right next to me once again, whispering to my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
That name! Where have I seen it before?
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the Ultimate Despair.
Ultimate Despair?
Watch out for her.
Oh, this is getting interesting. There's a hidden student with the title Ultimate Despair. Hey, what's the present after alter ego instead of, you know what, fuck you.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Bro, Ikusaba. I could have sworn this name seems so familiar. Where have I heard this name be mentioned before? Mukuro Ikusaba. Bro, I think it was mentioned when Sakura was in the room with Monokuma. And he said that if things got boring, they would have to initiate something. But I don't think there's ever been a stalemate so far. Because ever since Saigo, things have been kicking off. And they haven't stopped yet. And Ultimate Despair. Maybe she's the one that's supposed to be... Is she another spy? Where is she? How is she hidden? Why haven't we seen her yet? How do we not know about her? We know about everyone. Whatever. A lot of speculation. So many questions, none of the answers. And we won't get any of the answers. Until next time.